morning and welcome to The Brief. In our trending stories this morning, statement by the President on creating a drug-free nation, Prime Minister expresses his opinion on Brexit, and dengue raises its head once again. President Maithripala Sirisena says that in the process of creating a drug-free nation, an example is better than precept. The President made the statement addressing the 6th phase of the Drug-Free Nation national program held in Nuwara.
The event was jointly organised by the Presidential Task Force on Drug Eradication and the Nuwara District Secretariat. During the event, special badges were given away to students who had dedicated themselves to curb the menace of drugs. Members of the Sri Lanka Police Force and the Civil Defence Forces were also felicitated at the event.
Nuwara district
Annually, the Nuwara district spends nearly 16 billion rupees on alcohol and cigarettes. Another astonishing fact is that more women tend to consume such substances than men. The Venerable Sangha and other religious leaders are already playing a major role in eradicating drugs from our society. However, we need more involvement in this process, especially from the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Education, all government sector employees as well as politicians. But you should understand, the biggest issue facing us is everyone speaks against drugs and is of the opinion that they should be eradicated. However, you need to have a strong backbone and a level head to take such decisions. That is why example is better than precept.
Addressing an event in Galle, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe expressed his opinions on Brexit.
An event was held at the Galle Town Hall today to promote the activities of the United National Party. Party membership was also provided to a number of district representatives.
Our opinion is that the United Kingdom should remain in the single European market. We send 40% of our exports to that market. If the United Kingdom leaves the EU, it will cause an economic crisis. This will not affect the large-scale apparel factories in Colombo. Instead, it will affect smaller companies in rural areas. We hope to enter trade agreements with the United Kingdom. However, we cannot say how exactly it will be done. After UK's decision to leave the EU, financial markets crashed along with the value of the sterling pound. It is a problem for us. 10% of our foreign reserves are in sterling pounds. This will affect other countries in the same way it affects us.
The Ministry of Health says that dengue has been classified as an epidemic due to its extensive spread. As a result, the Minister of Health has instructed health officials to begin operations to seek and destroy dengue breeding grounds through a door-to-door operation.
International reports suggest that the dengue disease has spread throughout the globe with no disparity between caste, creed, race or religion. According to the World Health Organization, nearly 2.4 million cases have been reported annually in the years 2010, 2013 and 2015. The largest number of cases, 1.5 million, was reported from Brazil in 2015. The highest number of cases reported from the South Asian region is from India. Dengue raises its ugly head from time to time in our country. The spread of the disease began to speed up following the incessant rains experienced in most parts of the country over the past few months. 4 districts have now been identified as high-risk zones. These districts include Colombo, Gampaha, Kandy and Ratnapura. 31 deaths and 19,731 suspected cases of dengue have been reported in the island during the past 6 months. 9,393 cases were reported from the Colombo district. The epidemiology unit points out that a majority of cases within the Colombo district have been reported from the areas which fall under the purview of the Colombo Municipal Council, Behivalla Mount Lavinia Municipal Council and in the Kulanawa municipality. The Ministry of Health, responding to the epidemic, has taken steps to bring down all fumigators present in the government hospitals to the Colombo district, and operations to fumigate highly affected areas commenced yesterday. It reveals that dengue breeding activities show a 6% rise in schools and a 2% rise in work sites when compared to last year's figures. The Ministry of Health also states that red notices regarding dengue breeding grounds have been issued to around 70% of the building sites in Colombo. Taking this situation into consideration, the Health Ministry has taken measures to initiate Shramadana campaigns and special door-to-door programs to seek and destroy dengue breeding grounds. The 3 armed forces, police and civil defence personnel have also been deployed for this purpose.
And that's a wrap of the brief for today. For the News First team, I'm Shane Silva reminding you to stay briefed.